Back here on NFL Live, the Broncos and the Bills getting ready to go. Bo Nix on the left, Josh Allen on the right. First possession of the game, no score. Bo Nix got it started early, launching a 43-yard touchdown to Troy Franklin.
Right here, they have two safeties high. They were able to split DeMar Hamlin in the corner on the outside. Big throw by Bo Nix. It looked like it'd be a great day.
Early 7-0 lead, but still the same drive early in the second quarter here. Cook breaking the tackle, and that was a theme for the day, right? The Bills lead 10-7. Now we're late in the third quarter. Bills up 13-7. 4th and 1. Allen drops back. Absolutely crazy.
I think it's a great play by Josh. I think it's a greater play by Ty Johnson.
Yes.
Of where he comes
quietly incredible at this.
Oh, he's
Look at that catch from the side.
Detroit, he did it a ton.
Yep.
He's like a Kevin Falk type of back for that offense.
Bills lead 21-7 after a 2-point conversion. Start of the fourth, same score. Bills back with the ball, and Allen to Curtis Samuel. He's going to break a tackle and gets in for the score.
Joe Brady should be fired for this play.
It's
like,
it's
as
so
in,
mean.
It's diabolical.
It's really mean.
It's unbelievable.
Oh, the Bills go on to win 31-7. Josh Allen continues his great play. And the Bills offense was balanced on Sunday. They became the fourth team in the last 25 postseasons to have 250 pass yards and 200 rush yards in a game. It's the second such game in the Bills' postseason history, along with the 1990 AFC Championship against the Raiders. And it's what makes them so dangerous, I think, going forward through these playoffs and potentially on what they hope is a Super Bowl run. Marcus, what worked so well for Josh Allen and the Bills?
32 rushes. That's what worked. And this team now is so efficient with Josh that he unlocks his talent anytime he gets ready to, which doesn't put him in a situation where he feels like he needs to panic. Yeah. And when you watch him play yesterday, Joe Brady continued to run the football. James Cook obviously had a really good day. Josh obviously toted the rock as well, but there is a sustainability to this type of football over the long run. And that, to me, always felt like the issue with Buffalo when they got into the playoffs. You tried to outthrow Burrow. You lost at home. You tried to outthrow Pat. And even though Josh had great games, it still wasn't efficient. You didn't play a complete game to take some of those things away from other teams. And I think what they do now by being ball dominant and as electric as they are offensively, it really just snuffs people out.
41 minutes is how long they had the
Absolutely. That's my point. That's my point.
I thought it was the most diverse their run game has been all year. You know, we've talked about so often this season of their 4x1 stuff, and a lot of times it has been the same people running the same concepts or same actions. This game was like, how many different ways can they get the 4x1 with two backs, and then with Curtis Samuel, and then with Shakir and whatnot. And I was very impressed. This is with two backs, so James Cook and Ty Johnson, they flow one way, so you pull everybody to the top of the screen, and then you kind of get a very similar or simple three-level concept at the bottom of the screen. Shakir vacates or takes advantage of the vacated middle space in the field. You get a very similar look, but a completely different action. Number one, that's Curtis Samuel and not Ty Johnson. Number two, James Cook's not in the game. Ty Johnson leaks out the backside, and so you're lifting all this coverage. And then these are easy, kind of what, Marcus, you're talking about, these little checkdowns that now this is the efficiency, the ball-dominant part of their offense. That's a completely different play out of a completely different group, out of a completely different action that started looking the same way. Another opportunity in their 4x1, but they motioned to it. This time they hand it off to James Cook, and there's that tackle pull, but now they have the bubble RPO attached to it. I counted 9 different runs for them schematically yesterday.
Yep.
9 different runs. That now, like we've talked about the Lions in that regard. I mean, think about that. This Buffalo offense with Josh Allen has become one of the most diverse run games scheme-wise in the league.
Part because those offensive linemen on the move when they pull
are
awesome. Incredible.
And they all do it.
Year. What I love about the Bills' offense is there's like a complexity to it, which you just outlined, but there's also a simplicity.
100%.
They went into this game and they said, oh, cool, Denver, you're really good at getting after the quarterback. You've got these light, fast rushers. We're just going to bully you into submission because we've got bigger, more physical players. We talked about the 6 offensive linemen all year long.
I know what you're going to say.
Yesterday, they used at the second highest rate of the season. The other thing, though, that jumped out to me
Reggie?
was putting that fullback on the field and running lead.
Yes.
And that's been something that they've leaned into as the year has gone on. He has more than doubled his snap count. in the last couple months of the season. In this game, he had double-digit snaps as well. And it's just striking to me how they have so many options when they want to out-physical a team.
You know what we haven't done a good enough job either? James Cook's growth as a back.
His vision
His
really jumped out to me in this game.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Even when we saw them on Monday Night Football earlier in the season, James Cook was saying he felt like he had to earn the trust of Josh Allen and Joe Brady. I'm pretty sure he's done that at this point. It's been earned. RC, defensively, the Bills gave up nothing after that first touchdown. How did they buckle down and change?
Well, I mean, I think the Bills come into every game with schematically to keep the top on the defense, and then they were split by that Johnson catch. And then after that, they played everything top down. But I also thought Sean McDermott was able to create pressure in multiple different ways by diversifying the look of the front, whether it was having backers drop or dropping people into the rush from the second level. I didn't feel like Bo Nix was comfortable after that first drive, and they had that late drive in the second quarter where they missed the field goal, and I feel like after that, the Buffalo Bills absolutely took over with pressure and disguise on the back end.
I got a question. So a couple times yesterday, they ran two safety, maybe it was cover 6, cover 2 man, and they had Milano spying.
Yeah.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
I know, you're not getting ahead of yourself. Sometimes
you're not
you gotta
running that
practice.
against Baltimore.
Sometimes when you think you're finna win, you got to start practicing for the next week.
Okay.
But we also know, and you guys talked about it as well, Bo Nix was so capable with his legs, and now you have to try to prepare for Lamar Jackson. But it's a different
Baltimore.
Hey,
dude, you're gonna see.
Sorry. We got all week to talk about this, and I want to keep going, but we have to go to break.
White's podcast, Travis Kelce.
Yeah. Pat, gang, it's been a while, baby. We miss you, man.
We miss you, man. We've been watching, though. You've been dominating. We miss you. We love you. How are you doing? Walter Payton, Man of the Year for the Chiefs, continuing to make the world a better place while breaking records. How are you doing, brother?
An honor. I'm doing good, man. We're fired up, man. We got the Houston Texans coming into Arrowhead this weekend, and man, ain't nothing better than NFL playoff football, baby. I've been fired up all week.
Okay, so let's talk about it. In college football, have you been paying any attention to the college football playoffs?
Of course I have, baby. Come on now.
Okay, so,
listen, if football's going on, I'm watching it, man. Especially when the Buckeyes are making a run at it. You know what I mean?
There you go, Ohio
Just
guy,
an Ohio
Travis
football
Kelce.
guy, man. I'm cheering for all Ohio football, baby.
Obviously, I think we all are because how cool that team is and in the moment that they were in. But the college football playoffs, every team that had the bye ended up losing. Now, granted, it was like 3 weeks before their first game. You're coming off a bye. You guys are no stranger to that. How did you spend the bye? How does the team feel? And how does your old ass feel at this moment going into
I'm fired up, man. I'm feeling
round?
22 all over again, baby. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Fire me up.
I don't know about you. I'm feeling 22. Hey, she had us do this thing, Trav. She had us do this thing right here.
I was hoping you caught the reference, baby.
Dude,
man, I'm ready to rock and roll,
thing.
man. It's the biggest thing for me is trusting Coach Reed. He's been doing this a long time. And when it comes to getting the bye week, we've had a few of them over the course of my career. So for me, it's just making sure we put the pads on at least one time throughout the week. Make sure we get our physicality in and get that in check. Play with some low pad level throughout the week, and then on top of that, put your feet up, man. Watch some football and get ready for some playoff action.
Go ahead, AJ.
Does it matter who you play, Trav? Obviously, you watch the games, the playoff games. Do you ever think about, okay, we match up better with this team, with that team? Did you ever do that any time in your career? I would assume you don't. And also, are you going to be punking some kickers out of their warm-up situation again if that happens again?
I don't know what you're talking. I felt like he was trying to punk us.
He was.
That's
You're right.
You were punking us.
Hey, you were in the right.
I was just defending my guys. I was making sure, Pat's ankle was good. I was making sure my guys had some space, No, I think I've never really gave it much of a thought in terms of who we should play or who I want to play. I just want whoever we got to give us their best effort, man. I love going up against the best. And that challenge week in, week out, man. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to dust you off. You too. Oh, he got me. Man, they're doing me bad right now. Oh, how the fuck? How the fuck? Ah, hit markers like motherfucker.
This ain't over yet.
Bro, I can't believe I went 13 and
Yeah,
1.
Jonah guy is in this game again, bro. He was doing pretty good.
Nuh-uh, for real? For real?
Yeah,
Yo,
he's,
that's
he's in
fire,
the
bro. That's fire.
But I'm hungry.
.360 no scope, sir.
Tough game. Get kills with these weapons to win.
Damn, crip off talking and shit.
Damn.
Fuck! The Jonah dude killed the fuck out of me.
This nigga been motored my ass, boy.
Who?
Some dude. I don't know who the fuck it was. I was already in the shotgun.
You almost had me, sir.
Keep fighting, we got this. One more to go. Now that was a fight. Solid work.
You want to run some blood money? Try some of that shit. That shit's tight too. We'll run one after this one. Man, we're fifth fucking place, y'all. Fuck. Lose.
Warm up while you can. We deploy soon.
Sub-Zero. Sit down. Scorpion. Special Forces Desert Command. Round one, fight.